This son of a bitch. You think you can hide your list from me? You think you can? I'm gonna get it. Come on. Oh, teabag, teabag.
Oh, what's with all the lights? It's so fucking bright in here. Where the fuck am I? What the hell is this place?
Hello, Carice. It's good to see you again.
Who the fuck is that?
It is I, your greatest rival.
Rival?
Will. And I have kidnapped you.
Bruh, for a brief moment, legit, I thought you was Wookbug. The fuck? Especially with that weird musk in the air. Like, that's what I picture he smells like, you know? Like...
I understand this.
Bro, where the fuck am I?
Welcome to my dungeon.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Don't you have a cleaner or something, bro? Like, just fucking spider webs all over the place. And also, the fuck happened to me? And where are my pants?
I just needed to see for myself if the rumors were true.
Thankfully, it scared away all the spiders.
Yep.
So, this is your dungeon, huh?
Yeah.
Cozy. Real cozy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my dungeon, we have a snack bar.
I've heard all about your cozy little flophouse dungeon you got.
Hey. You know what? Fuck you, okay?
Yeah. You like
in my dungeon, we know how to treat people.
I've heard you like to tell people that your gummy bear couches are sticky because they're gummy bears and not for other obvious reasons. We all know what's up.
Look, what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon, okay?
Yeah. Well, welcome to the dungeon of Korriban, bitch. Now, I heard from a little birdie.
I know what you heard about what?
I heard
What birds
that
come
you
here?
got a list.
What
I heard that you
mean from Kpop?
came up with your own idea
What idea?
for a list, and you called it the GOAT list. The greatest of all time. The greatest biases of all time. The GBOAT list. And I heard that you came up with this idea.
I mean, I am a genius. I'm pretty
Lying
smart.
ass bitch.
Nah,
You a lying ass bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about. There ain't no list. You got the wrong dude.
Oh, really?
Is that what this is about?
Oh, really?
Is this why you docked me the fuck out?
Yeah. Because I came up with that list idea months ago.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I don't think so.
I can prove it.
You got no proof.
I can prove that shit. Yeah.
Lying ass.
Yeah. I can prove it.
Fake believing you came up with it.
So, like,
lying ass.
nah.
Yeah.
I know I came up with this list.
Know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Seriously, you burn some incense, it smells good. Like shit. How many rats have taken a shit in this place?
It's probably the famunda I store under the stink.
Oh god, it's so nasty. Gosh.
Just, it's beautiful down here. Really puts the fear of God into the bitches, you know what I mean? They know their place when they come down here.
I legit don't know how you have like anybody in your kingdom. This place is just horrible. It's so depressing.
I just had one of my spies.
What spies? You don't have spies.
I got spies.
You got no spies.
I got people.
You got no.
I got
God,
things.
this bitch ass place.
And I had one of them bring me this so-called list.
Nah.
Yeah, that's why I dragged your ass here.
I still can't believe you did that. It
Yeah.
knocked me out and took my pants.
Yeah.
Are you at least going to have them dry cleaned for me?
No.
Fine. what kind of friend you are.
Well, I just want to just to so I can prove it to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
On the all-time GOAT list, which I gotta say, before I read off your number 20
If there was such a list, by the way.
on this list that you came up with,
Well, it was totally my idea. There was such a list anyway.
I gotta tell you, bro,
What are you talking about?
this was the most difficult list that I ever had to make when I came up with it.
You're right. It was difficult for me if I had to make up.
Yeah, because
You know
the
what I mean?
rules that I came up with were thusly.
Minko came up with what?
It was the greatest biases of all time list, and you had to do it based on era.
Yep. Yeah, era.
Oh, so you just came up with the same idea?
I mean, you came up with.
Oh,
it
I did
clearly
come up with it.
after I did,
Oh.
because if there was such a list, then you clearly are just looking at it and you're saying that it's yours,
Yeah.
but it's really mine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
just saying.
So you came up with it entirely on your own.
Yeah, greatest of all time, you know, and it's based off era, so it's them in their prime. You know what I mean?
So for example, if Taeyeon is on your list, you have to put her not only where she would go,
Yep.
but the prime Taeyeon, like where, meaning her era, her greatest era, such as, for example, Spark or I. That era of Taeyeon would go above whoever else because of reasons.
reasons, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
This is a list that I came
my
up
rules
with.
are so easy for you to pick up.
This motherfucker.
Like, you know, it's just great. You know, this is why we're best friends. You get me.
You know, you're lucky that my cattle prod is in the shop.
Can I get snacks?
No,
Oh, interesting. They're probably
I can get you
expired,
some
moldy.
Famunda cheese spread.
Ugh.
Yeah,
There's a fucking rat eating another rat. Don't
That's
you
Tim.
even feed your
That's
fucking
Tim.
mice?
You fucking leave Tim alone.
Tim. Tim's a little bitch.
Tim's that dude. Eat your damn balls off. I'll put him in a bucket on your chest and watch him scratch a hole through your whole fucking torso if you question me again.
Game of Thrones, my ass.
Yeah. Red wedding your ass. I'll cut that baby out of your stomach if you was even pregnant. You fat bastard.
You know, I'm just hearing a lot of jealousy from you right now.
Yeah.
I get it. You're frustrated. You wish you had this idea.
Okay.
I get it.
So that means that your number one was not. I'm sorry. I almost jumped ahead. Your number 20 was not Nayeon from Lightsum. Also, can I just specify that on this list I stole from you, her name is Nayoung with a G.
Look,
It's
I'm
Nayoung.
dyslexic. Okay?
You
shouldn't
didn't even
pick
put the
on
G
people-
in there?
You shouldn't pick on people with disabilities. Okay?
I disagree.
That's not right.
They're like the main people you should pick on because they can't fight back. You should always pick on the weaker.
Also, I don't know why you be giving me crap about mine.
And the era was Honey or Spice.
I mean,
And can you even defend that? Because that's just proof right there that you didn't even make this list.
but I did make
You can come up with this idea.
It's my idea.
Okay.
You just wish it was your idea.
Well, it doesn't compare to my number 20.
Oh, see.
Because
You-
I
you-
made this
you-
list a while ago,
You,
so...
you think you're the only one with spies? Is
Oh,
what's
you
happening.
got spies?
Oh, I got spies.
I know you do, because that's how you stole my shit to begin with.
I didn't steal it to begin with. You clearly got my information before I got yours.
Oh, okay.
And that's what's happening here. But I don't know why you be giving me shit about mine. Because
How the fuck did you get your cuffs off?
I had a key.
How'd you know you were going to need a key?
I swallowed a key on Tuesday.
How'd you know you were going to need it today?
I swallow a key every Tuesday.
That's fair.
It's called being prepared, bro. Yeah, see. You're number 20? Gawon? From Very Good?
Yeah?
Era Don't Believe? From Very Good.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Although, to be clear, vocally, it was Angel. But everything else was Don't Believe, okay?
I mean, but
You know how hard it was to make this list? You made it too!
but of all the people that you had to choose from,
Gaon was on, like, every bias list until Very Good disbanded. And she always hovered around, like, 19 to 15.
out of everybody,
That's the perfect spot, bro.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I disagree.
I 100% agree.
See, at least mine, she got the whole package, baby.
Then why is she all the way down there?
Because of reasons of the people who are above her. Okay.
Sounds like some bitch ass reason.
It's what happens.
Because you being all vague and shit.
It's a bracketing system. It's what happens.
You know, I can see who's above her, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the very next one is completely wrong. Should not be above her.
I disagree with you.
So Soun, your chubby vixen
Yeah.
from Weekly,
Yeah.
and Backwards, a B-side.
Yeah.
Backwards, a B-side.
Yeah, baby.
Was the era.
Yeah.
Why?
Because, look, first of all, she's my chubby vixen. Okay, she can do no wrong. And two, in that
She
specific
can do no
design-
wrong, but she's sitting at 18, which means she did 17 things wrong.
Nah, she did everything right. Unfortunately, the odds were stacked against her because of who she went up against. She went up against nostalgic feelings and just a whole bunch of other stuff that we can probably get into. But in that specific comeback, in that video, in that B-side, she just looked amazing. I love her personality. Okay? She has really good vocals.
Really interesting.
It is very interesting. I mean,
I'm riveted right now.
look, okay. It's better than your number 19. Going with Do Yun from IOI and Wiki Miki. Which, by the way...
Because
like,
she loves me?
For La La La. I mean, come on. Really? That one? That's what you choose?
What are you, Valley Girl now?
She
What the fuck is
doesn't-
this tone? Really?
She
Come on.
doesn't love you.
I have proof.
She is probably in therapy. She was forced by
Proof,
her
bro.
managers to say that to you.
You want proof?
I don't
Here's
need the
some proof.
Oh, here we go with the fucking...
Hi, Big Will. I love you.
아 진짜 좋아하겠다 근데.
proof again. Oh, I wish this video never existed.
What I hear is
Are-
jealousy.
are you
Because
done?
I'm a successful fan.
Are you happy that you played that again?
Yes.
For like the 1 billionth time?
Yeah.
By a poor girl
Hey, you
who
know
was
what?
pressured
Hey.
into doing it?
Let's do it one more game, my friend.
Hi, Big Will. I love you.
아 진짜 좋아하겠다 근데.
This motherfucker.
Pressured. I asked her a simple question, and she decided to tell me that she loved me.
She decided nothing.
And
was-
she loved me so much, she said
forced
it in
into it.
English, bro. She didn't even say, like, Sarangye. She said, I love you. And she said my name. She said, Big Will.
Jeez.
That's right.
And she probably
She
couldn't
blessed
go-
the kingdom of
Nah,
Korriban that
look,
day.
If she saw this fucking place, there's no way she would say it. Also, I know for a fact that after she got done saying it, she probably went and gargled fucking bleach.
Fuck you. Better than your number 18. 18. First off, once again, bro, you spelled the wrong name. You dumb as fuck. Dyslexic ass retard. Did you have grape jelly on the window of the small bus when you were making this?
Man, I wish.
Sinbi from Vivis with an S.
Yeah, I did put an S, didn't I?
Love or Die. Another
Yeah.
B-side.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm Paul. I'm so deep and I'm so cool because all my
I'm
eras are
trendy, damn it.
B-sides. All my eras are B-sides. Look at me, I know things about K-pop. Everybody look at me. I can't spell the fucking names though.
Hey, fuck you. You wanna know why? Cause you do better than that.
You can do better than that.
You ain't got shit, bitch. Probably got cobwebs up your ass, bitch ass.
Well, that's where I keep
Shit.
my cobwebs. Where the hell are you supposed to keep the cobwebs, bro? There's not a designated piece of furniture for cobwebs. You put them wherever they fit. Since I've been on this carnivore diet, I don't shit as much, so I got extra room up there for cobwebs. Sometimes when I poop, it catches them in a nice little sack of cobwebs, and I just carry it around like a little sack. I deliver it to people. Like, here you go. Here's your cob duke.
Oh, this is such a fucked up kingdom. I want to go home.
This is the best kingdom of fear and hatred and self-loathing.
Don't even have a slushy machine around this fucking place, from what I can tell.
You see that wall of books behind you with the weird symbol in the middle, right behind your head?
Yeah.
Park Bomb works the elevator on the other side of that bitch.
Oh, she's probably the only bitch who fits this place. Wait a minute, what's she doing working your kingdom? She's supposed to be working my elevators. She done picked up a sigh again. Besides, you know what? Okay, I can't even be mad at you for this one. I'm shocked that she's where she is on your list. Sunyoon from CLC.
The
Black
the
dress.
snake.
I mean, okay, I get that, but honestly, I thought that she would be much higher on your list.
Because she lacks vocals.
That's fair.
She lacks vocals, but she has so much stage presence and charisma. And when she has any of their concepts, she straight up just embodied it. Like, she just has so much swag when she's performing.
I liked her personality too.
Oh, she was fantastic.
Unfortunately, she got, as you can tell, bumped from my list by people.
Yeah. I can't tell because I don't know who. There's no bump on here. I just see
Yeah,
this bitch ass list I'm looking at with all these misspellings and
was
there's
supposed
like
to be-
grape jelly stains on this
it was
shit.
supposed to be thankful that's the only stain that's on there. You don't even want
That's why it was sticky. When I folded it, it like peeled apart.
glazed donut in it.
Krispy Kreme. I got 5,000 cars.
I have 400 cars. I have 400 scars and 400 guitars. I have 400 houses. I have 400 mouses and 400 houses. Bet you I can dance better than you. I bet you don't know 2 plus 2. It's 4, it's 4. Now go and shut the door, cause nobody wants to see your face no more.
Oh, jeez.
Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme's better than your number 16, though.
Oh,
And also,
hating ass.
the fact that you got her on this list at all, with almost no vocals to speak of, I need to hear explanations for this one because Joohyun from Lightsum.
Yeah. Okay, look, if you
in
can
the
have-
Pose era,
Bruh, if you have Sunyoung on your list for moving her body like a snake, I'm sorry, but Joohyun dances circles around Sunyoung. So go suck a dick. In fact, go fuck your stupid Rack's dick if you want to.
Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
Tim
Go
don't
suck
swing
Tim's
that way.
dick.
Tim ain't like that.
Tried.
Tim actually, I mean, he got red pilled. He's been watching a lot of Andrew Tate. He hates all that stuff, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Tim, he's a cool guy, but like, he'll get you canceled. And Tim don't give a fuck, because he's a rat. So Tim will just straight up tell you to your face that he hates your ass.
This motherfucker.
He'll hate your lifestyle. He'll hate everything about you. I mean, he's so red pilled, he stopped playing video games.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, all them AAA games.
I don't even know why. You should shoot him.
That's what I'm saying.
Shoot.
He named his first kid Andrew and his second kid Tate. He got a third one on the way. He called him a little lobster after Jordan Peterson, you know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker gonna cry a lot. He sounded like Kermit the Frog when he cried too.
Although, I will have to say that a dance-off between Seungyeon and Joohyun would be amazing.
It would be amazing, but it also wouldn't be a competition.
Who would win that?
Joohyun.
I don't know.
No, she would win.
I don't know. I think
I
we
do
need.
know.
I think we need anybody listening to this conversation through, I don't know, like a magic box to let us know in the comments that might be below it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a scroll.
Something, yeah, and the scroll below it. The magic scroll. I can't think of on the Dungeons and Dragons terms right now. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but you guys kind of know what we're going for, right? And while you're down there, you should push something that enables you to see all of the videos and things that post onto this magic scroll when they was like something, I don't know, like where you sort of like attain to it or subscribe
There you
subscribe
go, that's
to
what
the
it
magic
is,
scroll.
Yeah.
That would be interesting if anybody listening did that.
You know, I just feel like people who tend to frequent our kingdoms often, you know, our patrons, if you would.
Oh.
You know, they should definitely be like trying to inform us of their opinion.
I'll make sure that if in case they do have opinions, I'll write it in the magic scroll below where they can join us at patreon.com/kpopforlife.
Sounds like a wonderful place. Much better than this dusty ass place.
It's all right. I mean, Tim's not there, so that's a plus. Fucking Tim. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt.
Well, I'm actually shocked by the next one on your list. I wasn't sure if she would make the cut, but Julie from Kiss of Life, nobody knows.
I called an audible.
I am so shocked that she made it,
But,
honestly.
bro, Kiss of Life, like, they haven't had a bad song. Everything they drop is gold, bro.
That's true.
And live performances, when we saw them at concert, when we decided to call a truce, yeah, well, Julie is a damn sure better. Really? I'm just looking at this list all the way for the first time, and, like, I haven't even bothered to read up.
You're welcome.
Really, bro?
You're welcome. This is what a superior list looks like.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? You misspelled it again?
I do that.
But you...
It's actually my code. I'm shocked you can decipher it.
I don't understand. How can you misspell it? And why is she so low? Who is Yun Jun?
Oh, yeah.
You mean Yun Jung?
Yeah.
Did you just not have G's on your fucking cell phone, bro? you have like a missing G button?
Look, you know what? Fuck you. For what? Even though the phone is made by a Korean company, it doesn't like Korean names, okay? So, fuck you.
You can fuck yourself. Because you don't have a G in there. So.
Yeah, well, she is where she is.
But in Boogie Up, which I respect that. I respect
you
that.
can't be mad at Boogie Up.
Redhead Young Jung is the superior Young Jung. But why is she so low?
Bro, everybody, I'm telling you, a lot of what happened.
Bro, the person above her is bullshit. The person directly above her does not compare in any category, including the most important, vocals.
Okay, first of all, you're forgetting about the feels, okay?
You don't have feel. What are you talking about?
Yes, I do.
She's never even been on your bias list at number 15, and she's above Yun Jung. I'm sorry, Yan John.
Yeah, that's right. Come correct with it, son.
Yeah, when
At
it's
least-
cold
at least-
outside, make sure you wear your Yan Johns under your clothes so you don't get chilly.
It's a code, okay? And you're just lucky that you can decipher it, okay? So, fuck off.
The black box, bro. That's what I do. I decipher shit. I'm a cipher. All right? That's what they call me. Follow the white rabbit. You feel me?
I'm gonna just call your ass Thumper from now on.
Yeah, you call me Thumper. I'm about to thump that ass in this whole charade we got going on. This
He's like 1,000 pump jump in the matter of a second.
No, I'm legitimately mad, bro. Like, there is no reason either one of the other two would be above Yun Jung.
Yeah, there are.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well, we gotta get to them.
You compare mine real quick, and then we'll get back to flogging you.
Okay, and honestly, I don't know why she's so low on your list. She should have been much higher. Daeyoungi?
Because she lacks solid vocals.
Okay.
She's a backup singer. She's a main vocalist. She's not a lead. She's a lead vocalist, not a main vocalist.
How long was she in your top 5, though?
She was on and off my top 5. But we're comparing Prime against Prime, and you know the number one thing that matters is vocals.
Vocals are a thing, for sure.
It's
Okay,
vocals. Now, her voice improved a lot over the years.
There's vocals, but there's also the X factor that override a lot of shit. And then the feeling that you have for that person at the time, too. Just saying.
vocals.
You're only clinging to that so that way your argument wins because of where Youngjung is.
I'm clinging to that because it's a sound argument that makes perfectly logical sense. And the fact that you have fucking Wheein from Mamamoo in Piano Man above Yeonjung in fucking Boogie Up.
Okay, first of all, Wheein has beautiful vocals. Okay, first of all.
They're not better than Yeonjung's.
First of all, I came to the game with Youngjung much, much later than I did Wheein. Okay? So Wheein, prime Piano Man with the hair, the way it framed her face.
What?
Her vocals. Not to mention the energy that she brought back then. To me, yes, she beats Youngjung.
First off, Wheein probably looks one of the worst she's ever looked in Piano Man.
Bullshit!
With that dumbass bang she had.
That looked beautiful.
Right? And that's coming
she
from
had
someone.
the things that went down the face like Zoe Deschanel.
That's coming from someone who actually has had Wheein on their bias list at number 2. Mister, you've never even had the bitch on your list.
She's been on my list once.
She ain't never been on your list.
She could have been.
She has never been on your list. How the fuck did she get above all these people that have been on your list? That insert makes no fucking sense.
Makes total sense.
That makes no gosh damn
Makes all the
sense.
sense in the world to
It
me.
makes no fucking sense.
No, it does. To me.
I fucking hate you right now.
I'd say crickets, but fucking Tim ate them all.
I'm not even gonna bother putting cricket sounds in when I edit this shit on the magic scroll box later. All right, you do your next one. My next one, or however this works. I don't know. I'm fucking so mad right now. Like that's the most illogical shit, and I can tell that you realize it's illogical, but you're just doing your stubborn shit. Like if you had a fucking coffee cup, you'd be sipping it smugly right now, like the smug bastard you are.
I got you.
Oh, here we go. I got you. Let me smoke it real quick.
I got you right
Watch
here.
how cool and chill I am, everyone. Nothing bothers me. I'm Paul. Watch how I do this. Oh yeah. This is how I slowly take a cock at night. I just like to work the tip with my mouth. Taste that semen. Is it ready for me, or should I put it back in the bottle? Maybe sing a sea shanty.
Salty tapioca goodness.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so if we're going vocals, then this one should have been much, much higher. And I'm not mad at the era. I actually like this era. I prefer the one that I chose more. But Taeyeon, Girls' Generation.
Yes.
How can she be where she's at? She should be.
Lionheart, bro. You forgot the era.
She could still sing back
And we're
then.
comparing Taeyeon in Lionheart to fucking Wheein in Piano Man.
So?
That's not even a competition, considering Wheein has never even been on your bias list, and I'm stuck on this shit because it's making me legitimately angry. Like this is a fucking dumb choice.
Well, now it makes me happy that it's making you angry.
You could be. Oh, you play that all you want.
I should have put her much
Yeah,
higher
you keep
then.
doing that. Anybody right now who's watched you guys as long enough is knowing like Paul's full of shit right now. Yeah.
No, there's gonna
Anybody who thinks Paul is full of shit.
Look, there's gonna be plenty of people who agree.
Put
with
a
me.
big ass PL in the magic scroll below.
Where Paul's lucky.
Paul took an L.
Paul's lucky.
Bruh,
You're welcome.
that's ridiculous. Taeyeon crushes Wheein. Without question, bro.
I can't argue that. I know that Taeyeon crushes Wheein, but different lists.
Dude, rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock crush Wheein in anything.
Well, that's just not fair.
Yeah. She just got Kai Bai Bode, bro. It's 1:30 a.m., man. What y'all want? What y'all want? This shit's free. Don't let it turn it off. I don't know what to tell you.
Bye mode.
And then the next one. Another one who's never been on your bias list.
Yeah.
She's never been on your bias list, but she
So?
got above Yeonjung. Joohyun, who's always higher than almost anybody so far. She's always like up in the top 3 for you. And you have Solar from Mamamoo and Starry Night, which, okay, I respect the era because that is the best era. Blonde Solar is the best Solar.
She actually bumped somebody. That's how she got that slot too, by the way.
Who'd she bump?
Well, maybe you should have taken more of the whole list instead of what you took.
You
That's on
sent me a
bro.
picture of the list. I didn't get the whole list.
That's not true. You stole it from me.
Okay, whatever you say. You're being a real McAsshole tonight.
It's because I hate your. I'm gonna make you knocked my ass out, dragged me here, took my damn pants, tied me up, or chained or fucking handcuffed me. I'm the asshole.
You stole my list.
I did not.
You stuck into my fucking kingdom. And
You
you
clearly
stole my
saw
list.
that I had a wonderful idea, and you
You
just
picked up my list in broad daylight and you scratched it.
You scratched my CD, you know. I know, and I'm really sorry. You scratched it. You picked it up in clear daylight and you scratched it.
Scratched it. You're lucky I didn't wipe my ass with it.
Dude, how on earth? You cannot provide me a solid reason as to how the fuck Solar and Wheein are above Yeonjun, Joohyun, Bona. Did I miss Bona? I skipped Bona. Above Bona, Sinbi, your chubby vixen, and Naeyoung from Lightsum. When those two have never been on a bias list and all these other ones have.
What can I tell you? They just fit there. It felt right.
You literally can't
Feels
justify
right.
You can't justify it.
It feels right.
You can't justify it.
I don't need to justify it. It's my list. I can put whoever I want wherever I want.
Not without justification of some sort. How do you justify putting them above the other ones without justification?
My justification is that for the eras that I chose, they were superior.
But they've never been anywhere else. So that doesn't even make sense.
What can I say? I've grown as an individual.
You motherfucker, you just over there, you getting all up in your feels watching some fucking videos on your phone while we were making this list. That's what happened. And then you're like, oh, I remember that. Remember berries? You remember Piano Man? That's what happened.
You leave my member berries alone. They don't belong in your kingdom. They're too cute.
All right, and just to be clear, I skipped Bona at 17, but I'm still just mad about all of it, and she was from I'm Done. That was the era. Anyway, what's next? What's next on the list that is superior to your dog shit fake
I
ass?
don't know. You just popped off like 3 of mine.
No, I didn't. I just did Solar.
All right.
Bona
so
was
let's
back
see.
at 17. Solar is 13.
Okay, so if we're doing the whole vocals thing, for Kangmina, IOI, the Boots, how are her vocals superior than Taeyeon's? How?
I got more history with
Not to
Kangmina.
mention, no, fuck you. You want to give me some bullshit, motherfucker. How are hers even better than Julie, motherfucker? They're not.
It just feels right, Paul.
Yeah, giving me a bunch of shit about my list.
Feels right.
This motherfucker over here.
Good water.
Hypocrite ass.
No, first off,
Shit.
Kangmina was number 2. She was a hand of the queen.
She number 2. She was a hand of the queen.
She was
Her vocal
hand of the
started
queen.
better as Taeyeon's or
Hand
Julie's
of the
combined.
queen. Taeyeon has never been hand of the queen. That's a solid justification. Unlike, I like her the way her bangs frame her face.
No, you just made the whole argument about the vocals and how that's the reason why
I said
it should be
vocals
superior.
are important.
They are, yes, absolutely. But you made the stink that it was.
I
one of the
also said
top
personality.
reasons.
Personality matters too.
Okay, but
And vibe and X Factor.
Okay,
Basically, everybody. It's not.
then how is she still
everybody
above
on this
Julie?
list has X Factor.
then how is she above Julie?
She got better personality, and
I
you got
didn't think
you got the nostalgia factor.
This mother. So,
And Julie-
so now you can use the nostalgia factor.
Julie maxed at 6. That's a spoiler because I don't think I've posted the actual new bias list yet. Spoiler, but Julie's at number 6 on the new bias list, the non-GOAT list, current active list. But Kangmina was 2, and if Gugudan had not disbanded, Kangmina would have stayed high for a long time.
I don't think she would have.
Bro, that's pure justification. Everybody is listening like, yeah, that's better than,
No, it's not.
that's
You're-
better than,
this is-
it just felt right, man.
you and your
I'm gonna
make-believe
drink this
world.
penis water.
Made all this fucking shit about the vocals and
Uh-huh.
bullshit, and you know,
Okay.
Kanye don't even
Yeah.
hold a candle to those.
Yeah,
things at
that's
all.
why when you're talking,
She
you're
should've
like
been
looking all over
way
the place.
lower.
That's why you're talking, like
That's
looking
'cause
like
this
fucking
place is-
Ray Charles when you're trying to make a point over there.
This place is fucking dirty and it's creepy.
This is home, baby.
It's disgusting.
It's lived in for like 10,000 years.
lived in and then died in.
Yeah,
Ugh.
a lot of people have died here. It's an evil kingdom. That's what we do.
It's disgusting.
It's about as disgusting as. Are you fucking kidding me?
I love that these are the reactions.
I didn't read this list yet. I'm not reading up.
I love this
But
so
like
much.
the next one, okay, I'll give you the next one. Sola, WJSN, Unnatural, because it's Golden Frieza.
Yep.
It's her golden transformation.
She had a rough
I
patch,
get
and she
that.
came back in that one.
I get
and
that.
she's got beautiful vocals. She's got a beautiful smile. I love her personality. I do wish she had a little more like solo stage presence. However, that era her, perfect.
Okay.
It's perfect right there.
Oh my gosh, this next one though. Just do mine, because I gotta yell at you for the next one.
Okay, again, I love her too. Okay, Bomi from Apink.
This the glue, bro.
Okay,
She's a
remember-
silverback gorilla.
Which I get, but vocally,
She got vocals? What are you talking about?
not as good as Taeyeon or from Julia Kiss of Life.
She's got vocals and better personality, and she's the glue.
Okay,
All of
her
it
personality
combined.
is aces. I can't even argue that. She's just fucking amazing when it comes to her personality.
We're
The fact-
talking
and her silverback gorilla is on point.
Bomi is in the. If we're doing just a personality list, she's hovering at like 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, I don't even want to try and make that list. This list.
We
was
totally
already
should
hard
though.
enough.
We should totally make a
That'd be- that would be
personality
so
list, bro.
hard.
That'd be amazing.
That would be.
We're totally doing it, and you're gonna kidnap me and take me to Gummy Bear Land. I want to visit the fluffy fucking Care Bear kingdom that you live in.
You're not getting a snow.
I'm gonna wake up on a pile of pink pillows, covered in gumdrops, being fed by sugar plum fairies and whatever the fuck is wrong with your stupid ass kingdom.
First of all, it's Care Bears. Okay, get it right.
As long as I get a belly badge.
That has to be earned. Okay.
I want to be Grumpy
And after
Bear.
seeing this fucking place, not getting it,
I
not
wanna be
happening.
Grumpy Bear.
You don't get shit. Okay. Go ahead and read my next one.
This one, bro, really, bro, like, bro, how the actual fuck is Hwasa from Mamamoo? You're the best, her best era, facts, right? Because pretty much
Thank you.
everything after Decalcomania was all garbage. How is
That
she
was
above
peak Hwasa for
Yeonjung,
sure, man.
Bona, Juhyun, Nayeon, the same people? Like all these Mamamoo people should not be on this list. Like
Even
I
Solar.
would maybe
Even Solar.
I would maybe
That's funny.
I would maybe give you Hwasa because she was actually on your bias list a few times, but she never broke top 5.
She's not in the top 5 on this list either.
Right, but she was only on your list for like 2 cycles, and she never broke top 5. And she's above
That
people
wasn't
like
fair,
Sola, who were alt fucking biases. Sola was an alt bias. And she's higher than Sola by 1 tier. Explain that. An alt bias should automatically be somewhere in the top 5 or 10.
Not how
And
that
you got
worked out.
Sola at fucking 12 and Hwasa at 11.
That's just not how it worked out, though. And trust me,
Because you're
that one-
retarded?
That one actually was tough because there was a lot of like feels that happened there too. Like peak Hwasa back then, dude. I loved peak Hwasa back then. Like, do you remember how obsessed we were with Mamamoo back in
Yeah.
the day? And watching all the like.
Do you remember
the
how
live
much
stuff-
better WJSN is? Entirely better than Mamamoo?
But Hwasa's
And do
personality.
you remember-
peak Hwasa's personality is better than peak Sola's personality. She's just more vibrant back then. She would.
How do you compare their vocals then?
vocally? Sola definitely ekes it out from Hwasa.
Because
I'm not
Hwasa
gonna
can
argue
sing.
it. She can.
Hwasa has vocals, but she doesn't
But-
got that vocal. She don't got vocals.
No.
She don't
but
got vocals.
that- and, like, honestly-
triple vocals.
if Sola just had a little bit more of that stage presence, a little bit more,
Okay.
she would have had it. I told that one.
But she was
was
alt.
fucking hard.
But she was alt. That's what I don't understand. How do you drop an alt below somebody that was never even in the top 5?
Dude, I'm going with how I tried to put my mindset back how I felt when I originally saw them.
Okay.
And then also how I feel about like that time period anyway.
I mean,
And that's why I said like if Sola just had a smidge more of that charisma that Hwasa has, especially peak Hwasa, with the smile and the hair flipping and just like, bro, she makes you just want to watch her. She is just a good performer.
Okay, now I just want to point out, these reasonings are sound and justified, but you still got dick with Wheein and Solar being on this list.
Dude, what was Solar? Why not Solar? She's got a great personality.
Not because they're on the list. Pardon my misspeak. Because of where they're placed on the list.
You're just mad about that because they're above Youngjoong. That's all.
Because they're above Yeonjung, Juhyun, Bona, Sinbi, your Chubby Vixen, and Naeyoung.
Yeah.
Those are all people that have all placed anywhere on the list, whereas those two never made a list.
It doesn't matter. I'm thinking back to when I remember them.
But they never made a list.
Their best. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
if
so
they
was
made
it was it a situation?
Look, was that one
Hold
of
on.
the constituents?
I
that
might
we
be
had
able
for
to
this
help
list?
you here. I might be, against my better judgment, I might be able to unbury you from this mound you've covered yourself in.
I don't know.
Is it like how I'll go when we go back and watch Girls' Day or something like that, and in the past, my bias was always Hyari, but now when we go back, it's definitely changed to Mina.
Yeah.
So it's like just
dude, things change.
Okay.
I
helped you out. You're welcome.
I said that earlier.
Not
that
only
I have to take like how I feel about the
I helped
person
you.
out.
You're
and
welcome.
That wasn't
You're
acceptable
welcome.
for you.
I saved you.
This mother.
I both captured you and saved you. You're my little damsel in distress.
I'm
gonna start calling you Peach.
I'm not
Save me,
distressed.
Mario.
I'm literally sitting here with no pants, comfortable. By the
Yeah,
way,
you are.
This chair is going to be very musky. Just saying.
I will be sleeping there like a pillow tonight.
Because I did not wash my butt. So gross.
Okay, who's?
Okay, so the next one for you had, and some of these I am shocked that they're not higher. I guess I'm just gonna have to see like who's above them. But Naeyoung, happy I put the G there. From Lightsum.
Okay.
Pose. First of all, great era. But
I also almost picked Honey or Spice too.
oh god, that was hard.
It was close.
Yeah, they're like right next to each other too. I really thought that she would be much higher because she can sing, she can dance, she's got the great personality, she's got the smile. Like she is like one of the few artists I would say who has like the total package.
I agree, but
So
she also doesn't have the history compared to the rest of them who tend to be more older biases. There's a couple that aren't, but most of them have been on the list for like at least 8 fucking cycles.
Okay.
Like they're those long-standing ones that only got dropped off because the group disbanded, and that's our rules.
Yeah.
So it was the same thing with Kangmina. Group disbanded, I had to drop her.
Okay.
But
I
I know
won't
if
argue that.
Gugudan had continued, Kangmina would have stayed on the list a lot fucking longer.
Okay. I won't argue that. I get it.
You getting sleepy? Is that why you're not arguing?
No, there's a nostalgia factor there. She doesn't have the history.
So now you're not going to argue it so that in the future I can, if I make the argument, you can be like, oh, well, I took the high road.
I can't help that.
I
I'm a
see you
better
trying to
person than you.
position yourself strategically to win an argument down the road.
I can't help it if I'm just
I've
a
played
better,
Risk with you
more
before
understanding
and beat
individual
you.
than
I know how this works.
This motherfucker, I can't. You know what? You motherfucker.
What?
First of all, the only reason why I lost is because your dad's a fucking idiot.
Okay.
And doesn't
Keep
realize
thinking
when
that.
you're playing him.
Because when I talk to him, he says the
he's
same
a fucking
thing.
idiot.
He says the
how
same
many
thing
drugs
about
your
you.
dad did in the day?
What?
So, how many drugs your dad did in the day?
I don't know.
His mind's all fucked up from that shit.
Dude, he's an engineer.
Don't give a fuck.
He works in molding and tooling design for like 30 years.
I got it. He's smart when it comes to that shit. Just not smart when it comes to Risk and when somebody playing him.
I think I just beat you both soundly.
No.
In fact, I
I
dominated
even
you guys.
told your
I
dad
beat
that's
the
what was
shit
happening.
out of you guys.
And he just like, no.
Just another reason why when our kingdoms come to blow, I will yet again be victorious. I will deploy the dad.
Deploy the dad.
He'll come over. He'll just be like,
First of all, I ain't letting your fucking like gun-toting dad like this, the 2-finger McGee, coming anywhere near my damn
If you
kingdom.
let my dad into your kingdom, he would swag every one of your
That's another
biases
reason
away.
why I let him in. Dude, it's ridiculous.
All right. Next one. I'm honestly shocked that she's this low. I'm glad she's top 10, but I'm shocked she's this low. Taeyeon from Girls' Generation, and You Think. I'm not mad at it at all. The vocals in that song were fire. The song itself was fire.
So, the era was a harder one for me with her.
That's our dungeon. I wasn't resetting the dungeon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's all good.
But it was a coin toss.
A coin toss?
Dude, I'm tired. It was a coin toss between...
Oh, now you're tired. That's convenient.
It was a coin toss between Lionheart and that one. So, I don't know. I prefer the way she looked in that one. In You Bad, because like her hair looked better. And she still has the vocals. But I can't help, and this is where it was really hard for me to do. There was a little bit of modern day stuff that kind of affected the decision a little bit, even though that was her peak. So that's...
You mean like all the plastic surgery she's gotten? Yeah, we just gonna call it like we sees it.
Yeah.
Because if you look back at Into the New World Taeyeon versus her last drop,
dude, even 11.
She looks.
11,
I mean, she looks fine, but like
her last drop, even compared to
she looks a lot different.
Yeah, so
she's had a lot of work done.
So like that was hard to kind of like take away. But that Taeyeon, that era, that hair, just the vibe of that whole thing, that's where she landed.
Okay.
Let's see, who'd you put? See, now in this one, I'm kind of shocked that she's not a little higher too. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. You put Una, Girlfriend, Viviz, Bop. Good era though.
Yeah.
I approve the era for sure.
Una does not have a bad era, so I could have gone with anything.
Dude, she's fucking adorable.
I could have gone with anything.
That's ridiculous, and she's like just one of those like really nice people.
Yeah.
From all the like behind the scenes shit.
She's just chill.
It's ridiculous.
She can sing. She's got vocals. I love all their music.
I did feel bad for her when
and she
nobody
transitioned,
chose her.
But then the Cosmic Girls got her, and everything was fine. And then they did a fucking amazing song with Yeonjung and Subin on Queendom Puzzle. But, dude, I mean, like, she was able to go from G-Friend, go to Viviz, and we saw them live.
Yeah, they did a good show.
We got to be security for it.
Yeah, we did.
And I don't know. She's top 10. It was top 10, right? Was that 10 or 11? Yeah, it was 10.
Yep.
So, yeah, she had to be top 10. She had to be. And plus, she's been on the bias list. I'm not even joking, bro. She's been on the bias list since Me Gusta 2. Like, at least 15 cycles. Like, she's been around for a long time. I think she dropped
really
off
has.
one
Once.
time when they went through their melancholy phase.
Yeah.
Because the music matters. And I was just like, not really. It's like the Sunset song or whatever. No. But she came back on quick, fast, and in a hurry. But your number 9 does not surprise me. I feel like we're getting into the ones that make more sense now. Your number 9 does not surprise me, although I honestly didn't think she'd be this high. I thought she'd be lower. Bora from Sistar and My Boy. All of that makes sense. She was your Hand to the Queen number 2 for like 6 straight. It was always Hyosung and Bora.
Yep.
And that was back in the day. We were like, I'm lower like a coon. I'm not changing my list for no one. If I do, it's only because she died.
Or ascended.
Yeah, or ascended.
Right, dude, there was honestly the nostalgic thing for Bora. That rang in hard.
I feel that.
Honestly.
She was like one of your. She was on your first bias list, pretty much.
Dude, and honestly, My Boy, that's particular song, that made me. I fell in love with that woman.
My Boy is
her hair.
one of the
in
best
that?
K-pop songs ever.
Oh, the body rolls. Come on with it. I wish she sang a little bit more.
Yeah, she doesn't really do much.
I mean, she kind of hang out in the background, and her
She's
talents
like
are
that.
quite
She's
limited.
like that. Right. She's that one. She's that one dude in the R&B, the black R&B band. You might notice I'm in the back, not doing much right now. That's because my talents are quite
quite
limited.
But yeah, dude, I loved Bora back in the day, and like, as the list goes, like when I started comparing her, and this is where some of like the talent really hurt her when it came to positioning her, but there was just so much, especially since, if you think about it, Bora was one of the first, and I will even say probably like one of the first 5 K-pop artists that I knew,
Yep.
liked,
Yep.
and actually wanted to put on a list.
Yeah, the nostalgia the member berries were hard on that one.
Very much so.
I figured, I knew she'd be high up, but I didn't think she'd be like top 10, honestly. I thought she'd be like 12, 13.
When I was placing her, she started off lower. When I originally put her
I feel
on
that.
the list, she was lower. But as it, dude, she just kept eking it past.
Yep.
That nostalgic, and it was,
You get tired of copy pasting and moving stuff around after a while too.
yeah, and like,
It's a
dude,
pain in
like,
the ass in Google Sheets
I also have like a very vivid memory anyway.
and Magic Sheets.
And so, like, just even seeing the thumbnail from my boy, like, it's her, bro, with the hair and everything. And it makes me think back into that time, too.
When we're sitting on the couch at my old house.
I'm saying, bro.
3 a.m. watching K-pop with wifey.
Eating freaking Little Caesars pizza, getting
Yep.
heartburn and shit. Bro, like, I don't know. All that just came back. And that, whenever she went up against somebody, she just managed to eke it out.
Bro, we've been in K-pop for almost 13 years now.
I'm saying. And
There's
so
a lot of history there.
But once she hit there and I started comparing her to everybody who's above her,
Yeah,
that's where it
I
stopped.
feel that. I feel that.
So, let's see who we got for you.
Number, what are we on? 8? Yeah, 8.
Did I say?
Or no, 9. You're on 9.
We're
Yeah.
on 9. Yeah.
9 for me.
So for 9 for you, you put Solar from Mamamoo, Starry Night. So same era as me.
Uh-huh.
That is the superior Solar.
Yes. Yeah. We Are the Best was almost up there, but I had to go with that one.
Okay, so but what
because
made
the vocals
her,
in the song were so good.
What made her hit number 9 and not go a little bit higher? Because she can sing too. She's got the talent, the personality.
Yeah.
Like
So Solar's been on my list.
stage presence.
Like, another person that's been on my list for 10, 12 cycles, like maybe popped off once or twice, but comes right back.
Yep.
Still active, still makes occasionally makes good solo songs when she sticks to ballads and
She's
doesn't
got
make
that
shitty
YouTube
songs.
channel too, right?
Her YouTube channel, Solar Sido. She's just, I just like Solar. I've always liked Solar. I just like her personality. She's never been higher. Well, I take that back. She was Hand of the Queen. No, she was 3.
I think she was top 3.
She was 3. For Wheein was above her that one time. But Wheein fell off hard. But
She was only on for like one cycle.
one cycle, yeah. That was when we were like deep into Mamamoo. Like Mamamoo was it.
She was on the cycle for 1,
Yeah.
and then you just fucking made her kick rocks, bro.
Yep. I booted her ass out hard, like those Battletoads Double Dragon, where you get the big boot.
big boot?
Right?
You do that wind up and then
Boom! And the boot was all big and shit. Yep. Did that. Yeah, just booted her right off the cliff. But Solar's been around forever, and she's one of the constants on my list. Like, nowadays she's hovering in the teens, but of the thousands of K-pop artists, that's not bad. So, and her vocals are great, but her vocals are great, but her vocals are limited. She can sing big, but she doesn't have a ton of range. Like, she's a ballad singer, and she's got a beautiful voice, but her voice doesn't always hit me the way like Yeonjung's or Eunchi's does.
it doesn't hit your soul.
Right.
I get that.
There are literally bugs in the dungeon right now.
It's disgusting.
Get him, Tim.
He's dead. Just flopping around over there,
Yeah,
too.
he's dead. Fucking box elder. But yeah, okay. Yours number
That's
8.
disgusting.
Your number 8. I can't be mad at this one at all. And I'm surprised you went with the same era as I went with later on. Choa.
Oh, yeah.
AOA.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The excuse me era.
Hair, bruh.
I thought for
The
sure you
hair,
would go like.
Makeup on point.
I thought you'd go like.
La,
Not cheer up. The
Like
cheerleading
a cat?
song. Like a cat. That one, and then the cheerleading one. I can't remember. Damn it, I can't remember. It's like 2 a.m. I'm not mad at Choa. Choa got vocals, Choa got personality, Choa got stage presence.
Everything, especially that
She rocks
era.
that golden bob.
Bro, especially that era. Perfect. Perfection, even.
That was her last era, too. Because after that and Bing Bing, she dipped.
That was sad.
Yeah. And then AOA.
It's okay, we ascended.
Listen, like Nana is Wua, and without Nana, there is no Wua. Choa was AOA, and without Choa,
there is no
AOA. You want to know how I know that? Because when there was no Choa, they came back with that awful trash song Bingle Bangle, and then dipped the fuck out because they're like, yeah, there's no Choa. There's no point.
Yeah, that was bad.
Bingo Bango. Stupid ass song.
I wonder if anybody even really knows that Choa has like really decent vocals.
Her vocals are amazing, dude.
Yeah.
She can sing, bro. She's not effortless though.
No,
She really,
but
she
she
them
puts a
veins pop out. She has to strain to get them notes. She doesn't have
she
like
puts
an
a lot of
effortless
effort
voice.
into it. Yeah.
But
So I'm actually shocked by this next one with you.
is it 8
For
right?
number 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Like this is where I thought like Solar should have been higher.
Okay.
Minhee from Stellar.
Bro, Minhee been around forever.
Crying.
Minhee been around since like the original, like the second bias list we ever did.
So is this where the nostalgia came in?
Oh, the nostalgia was hard. Nostalgia was hard. But like Minhee was always a constant. And like I kept her on long after Stellar disappeared because we ever actually came up with them rules till later on. And the only reason I took her off because she could have still been flopping around like a fish out of water up in like the 2019 range.
Like
The only
that
reason I
Bob
took her
Zelda
off
does?
is because of the rules.
Yeah.
But like Stellar is like one of those unsung groups. Like they had a ton of good songs, and all they got was bad press because one dumb reason or another. It was like the era of
I will say, what was that?
like
one-
everybody gives shit to like they were pissed off that they made them do stuff that was like a little too risque in the videos. But instead of attacking the record labels, they attacked the girls
artists,
and the
yeah.
artists, and it was just like, but you say you like them, but then it was the second gen. I will say this: second gen and early third gen K-pop stans were toxic as fuck, bro. Those fandoms were so toxic.
Some of them still are.
And they still are, but nowhere near to the level of the toxicity. Like we're talking like. That shit was toxic. Like, if you rolled around it, you might get superpowers or cancer. I don't...
That's fun.
But yeah, that was hardcore nostalgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
get
she
that.
could sing, but she can't sing.
No.
But that was nostalgia, for sure. And I gave her a lot of extra weight because she was on
Multiple lists.
probably like 14 lists. Like, legitimately. Like, because we were doing like 2 or 3 a year at that time. It was like K-Popalon March and then like a June, July.
Well, also
one, so-
back then, like it was harder to find K-pop. So when we found stuff, it was just like this whirlwind of like, we need to obsess over this, and then we would like deep dive in, and then our bias list was get on all fucked up.
Bro, that like sounds like last week.
I like to know that we're consistent.
Yeah, we're consistently terrible. Just like this video. Somebody's been watching this video for like an hour and a half. And now we're talking about them and they're like, holy shit, has it been that long? You have no life, but we love you.
Thank you for joining me here in his dungeon.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us in the
Be
dungeon.
thankful you can't smell it. It's like the toilet hasn't been flushed in a fucking year.
Okay, the next one. I get probably heavy nostalgia factor, vocals, smile. I get that. Tiffany from Girls' Generation.
Not to mention
And
her
you think
solos.
the same era as Taeyeon, you think.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it wasn't Lionheart.
No, believe it or not, sometimes it's the hair that does it for me. And her hair in You Think was just fucking phenomenal, bro.
It was
And
like extra
not to
pancini.
not to mention, bro, like she just hits that smile and there's like a sassiness there, and I miss Tiffany so fucking much. And unfortunately, shortly after that, she got bad press.
I mean, the rising sun post you put up?
Yeah. So like
That was just dumb.
that sucked. Like I did like her solo stuff too.
After all that occupation, I'm pretty sure the Koreans are a little mad about those flags.
The hard one for me was picking because there was like 3 songs during that era that came out in succession of each other. You had Lionheart, Party Time, and then You Think.
Yep.
And it was really hard to determine which era I liked more for that because honestly, like that era was like prime for most of them.
I'm not 100% sure about this. I could be wrong because it's been a while since I listened to that album.
Yeah.
I think all 3 of those songs are on the same album.
Are they?
I think.
Well,
Or You Think came out with that Catch Me If You Can. I can't remember. But if they're all on the same album, technically they're all the same era.
Well, that works. But either way, I'm thinking about like when we found them and when those songs came out. Like we watched them on YouTube.
Party and Lionheart definitely were on the same album because the hair, like Soo-young's hair was the same. But
And I think Sunny still had the red hair.
yeah, like crazy red, like wig red hair. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so when I was looking at those videos, You Think was the one where I was just like, you know what, this is like where I think they peaked for Taeyeon and for Tiffany.
Okay.
And yeah, that it was really fucking close though, like really fucking close. Usually when it's that close for me, it comes down to like the X Factor thing, and then just those little like individual idiosyncrasies, you know, and things that you personally like for things. It's just that smile or the hair or the way it's just
Listen.
like how they were done up. Like it hit different.
When you get near the top 5, it comes down to like millimeters, like
Earth Day. Earth Day.
like you can't really go wrong in top 5. Like she's what was that? She was 7 on that one. Who was my 7? In the list you stole?
Give me the list.
Why would I send it to you? You stole.
Let's see.
Oh no, I sent you my list.
I get this one for you. I get this one. I'm shocked on the era though. Nana from Woo-ah.
Nana from Woo-ah, bro.
Roller Coaster though. Why
Yeah.
Roller Coaster? That one I'm actually shocked with for the era.
What'd you think it would be?
I don't know, maybe like honestly the modern one from Pom Pom.
No.
Not bad. Because she hit that like neck, and then the way she has the swag and
Nah.
everything. But then also there's
Nana on Roller
the
Coaster,
what's
bro.
the one song? I think it's
There is no bad Nana.
After School too. She looked really good in that one too. That was a good era for her. But why Roller Coaster?
I just like her vibe more in that one. She feels more like she's Nana, and she's not putting on the extra swaggy stuff as part of her like persona. In Roller Coaster, she seems more authentically who she is.
Okay.
She matches more who she was on like Queendom Puzzle.
Okay. That makes sense.
So it's just, I mean, obviously, I know, and then you can't be putting on some kind of, it's all for the camera, but like, you can tell when like it slips through, and like Queendom Puzzle, she just seemed more authentic. Like, even when she would talk a little shit about her crappy teammate that couldn't make the cut.
Yeah, but it was in a positive way. Like,
Yeah, it's like, I
She-
know
she
you can,
ta- like,
I
you-
downvoted you because I know you can do better. Yeah.
Like that's a real fucking friend.
Uh-huh, that's what I'm saying. And but Roller Coaster is like, I love that comeback, bro. Like that era is just fantastic. I've listened to that song like a quadrillion times. And Nana's swag and just charisma and also
It's off the chart.
her voice, that like raspy husky thing she does when she can rap and sing. She's just awesome. Like she's got so much charisma. Like I don't even if we're watching, I don't even notice anybody else in the group. Like it's literally Nana and Friends, bro. And you know it's facts. You know it's facts.
Friends.
It's Nana and Friends.
It's funny.
My scrolls is gone dark. Let me rejuvenate it. There we go.
Light another candle. We're really bad actors.
Who's acting? This is me, bro. I'm just bad in general. I have a bad personality. Number 6. I'm honestly shocked by this. I thought she would be higher. I thought she would be way higher.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that she's not 4.
Yeah.
I feel like you probably had her there and moved her around a lot.
You're actually like spot on where she was originally too.
Yeah, that's where I would assume she would be based on.
That she got pushed.
Yeah, but you know, with Solar and Wien being on here, it's all up for grabs. I mean, nothing has to make any fucking sense because we're in fucking Bizarro world.
That's right.
But Unso from WJSN, and the era was I'm done. Why I'm done?
Again, it comes down to those little like nitpicky things, and I'm done. For like, one, I think she's beautiful. However, I love it when she has just like her natural jet black hair, and in I'm done, she has her natural jet black hair.
She has her jet back hair in last sequence.
But it looks better, and I'm done.
I thought you would do Hurry Up.
No.
Actually, I thought you would do last sequence because they filmed that final concert and they performed Hurry Up and she had the jet black hair.
You know me way too well. This is fucked up. I actually looked at Hurry Up. and I went to that specific scene that I love where she's walking and she has the smile and the hair's moving.
I know, the one you always squeeze your pillow at and I have to make fun of you.
There was just a little extra something, and I'm done, that was better than Hurry Up. It's just, there's just something when I saw it, I was like, that's Mo better.
But she didn't really own that era, though. I mean, if we're talking Done, Yeonjung owned Done.
It's not about owning, it's her best era.
Well, not for you, because Yeonjung's at fucking 15. And she's not even on this list. I don't know who Yeonjun is. You probably would have spelled you like just the letter U. You, Yeonjun.
Oh my God, motherfucker, let it go. It's in the past. Like at least 10 people.
It's not in the past. It's still relevant to the present.
I'm on Unso now.
It'll be in the past tomorrow. Right now, we're still discussing the present.
Yeah, I'm discussing Unso. You're going back to a previous discussion. Unso.
Yesterday is history.
For me,
tomorrow's a mystery.
Her
And today
best
is a
era
present. That's why they
was
call it.
I'm done.
Okay.
So for me, for her individual self, that's her best era.
Really? Okay. I'm surprised by that one. Ah.
Now let's see who you got. Actually, okay. I get where she's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Choa,
Choa.
AOA, excuse me.
Excuse me.
For all the things we discussed earlier,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Facts.
She's where she should be.
Yep. She's one of the few ascended. If you watch our other the actual Bias Wars videos, she's been ascended to goddess tier.
Yep.
So she was not actually removed from the list. She was just above this petty list. So
she's above the squabbles of the mortals.
Yep. Number 5. See, I kind of get it because EXID, if we had rules and you weren't making bias lists, but I know you love Hani.
You know how I feel.
I know you love
You know how I feel about
and like
her.
I don't like EXID, but
it has nothing to do with
her
EXID.
personality is fantastic.
Everything to do with her.
When she hosts Weekly Idol, when Donnie and DEFCON were gone, she was hosting it with Heechul. Her personality is fantastic. But you have
and when she eats,
Hani at EXID up and down. So, I mean, I get why she's there. I'm not mad at that. I get why she's there. I get why she's there.
I love that woman. And honestly, she's like...
Is that one purely personality? Because she's not really a vocalist at all.
She's got some vocals. But
I mean, they all got some vocals.
Yeah, but, dude, hers definitely personality. Like, hers is, like, for me, definitely... Which is why she's like, top 5 personalities, bro. She seems like such a genuine person. From all the stuff that we watched from behind the scenes and like you said on Weekly Idol and stuff like that, and when she was hosting, dude, she did a wonderful job hosting. Like she's personable, she's comfortable with who she is.
When Paul uses the word wonderful like that, you know he's in his feels. I'm just saying.
Look, that's facts,
She
bro.
did a wonderful job.
And she's gorgeous.
I do declare, Mr. Boric.
Bro, she's not hot. She's not sexy. She's fucking gorgeous. Okay? Like, fuck off if you say different. And she's honestly like one of the artists where I feel like I just didn't get a chance to have her on the list enough because of our rules.
I feel that. Yeah.
Like,
I feel that.
like, let's face it. When we had to like bump her, right, because of our rules and everything like that. Like, let's face it. I wish I still could have put her on my list, and it didn't happen. So I got to put her on this,
All right.
and it makes me happy.
He said his piece. It sounded
I'm done.
It sounded like for some reason he really wanted to say his piece on that. Like everybody was really judging you on that one, and you didn't even know they were judging you, but you felt judged for some reason.
I don't care about their judgments. Plus, I'd like to see them sit here with no pants as comfortable as I am. Especially with fucking Tim looking right at your junk.
Wants to nibble on your narballs.
Like a whole nother level of swearing over here.
Told her to lick me eyeball.
All right, let's see. So number 5 for you. I get this one.
Yeah.
Ona.
Ona.
Save me, save you. Totally. Yep.
Yep.
I get that one.
Yep.
I get that.
Yep.
I totally get that.
Oh, dude.
Can't even argue. with
Pineapple.
이쪽에 아까 언니 셋이야.
진짜 들어갔어?
that. Bro, pineapple.
Bro.
Yeah.
Her personality
Not
is
to mention
amazing.
just that smile she has when she helped out. What's her name? In that
She
one
loves.
video.
I just love that she's such like a. You would never guess it, but all she does is like shit talk everybody behind the scenes. Like she's just always poking people and shit. She's also the glue of the group. Like Unso is the glue, but Bona is like the power behind the
She's
throne.
like the emotional glue.
She's the emotional support for Exy, who it's. I just love Bona. I love her personality. I think
her shows are good too.
With
She's a good
WJSN, if they come back and there's no Luda and there's no Dawan, I can still accept it as WJSN.
Yeah.
If Bona goes, it's not WJSN anymore.
That would be really hard.
And like I love Luda, and Dawan's voice is amazing, but without Bona as the center visual, you don't have WJSN anymore. I'm sorry.
Again, their personalities just kind of fade into the background. There's so many like dominant personalities in that group who stick out more. I mean, hell, even Subin sticks out more.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that.
And Cosmic Girls are the best group ever. So,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
Plus, first off, Bona's been alt. She has been alt. And she's been on the list
She's
for
been on your list for a long time.
ever, bro. Always, she's always like a steady top 5. So putting her anywhere else makes no fucking sense. Also, every time I get a Griffin in ARC, the first Griffin I get is named Bona. So
That's facts.
Oh, and this one I get, but I'm surprised she's this high considering you just put her on your list. We're not going to say where, but Sejong, and you put Solo, but she was from IOI and Gugudan, so it shows you don't know history.
I put.
You got to respect the history.
I put the era that I chose.
But you still got to respect the history where she's from.
I know where she's from. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about the era I chose.
You a shallow ass puddle. You're a puddle fan.
That's the era I chose.
If I step in you with Jordans, I wouldn't even be worried. What are you looking at?
Do you see this place? There's a shit ton to look at.
Damn it.
Got roots
Magic
coming
School
down and
went
shit.
dark again.
Just get a new Magic
But
School.
Top Cliff, yeah, Top Cliff. I get that.
Yeah, the hair, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, like, business proposal and everything.
The
like
business
that,
proposal
bro.
is one of my favorite
I
fucking
love
K-dramas,
that
bro.
fucking
It's so
show,
good.
bro.
And Uncanny Counter,
Yup.
season 1, amazing.
Yep.
She's a great actress.
Dude, she's a
Triple
great
threat,
actress.
bro.
She really is.
Triple threat. So.
She got it all.
Yep.
Total package.
I can't argue with it. I mean, I love Sejong. I've loved Sejong for she's been on my list solid for.
She checks all the boxes, and she
forever.
Yeah, and she has one of those voices too where
Bro,
it hits you.
Her vocals are incredible.
It hits you hard, man.
Yep. Telling you. I mean, even if you watch my you've seen it, but if you guys watch my top 20 K-pop songs of all time list, number 1 is Sejong. I won't tell you which one, but it's Sejong. Go watch it.
Now.
Go watch. You watch this shit. That's way more interesting than this shit. Go watch this shit. That's actually K-pop. This is just two fat guys talking about K-pop
in a dungeon.
Yeah. Definitely not my basement in front of green screens.
No, this is a legit dungeon. And
this is the dungeon of Korriban.
He definitely really knocked me out.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually sitting here naked.
Dude, what is that up there? Look up at the top of the screen.
You mean the dungeon?
Yeah.
The ceiling?
Yeah.
What screen?
Never mind. It's fine. The dungeon. Yes, not the screen. Shit. I just broke the magic. I broke the illusion.
He's definitely actually behind me and not actually in front of me.
I'm definitely not across the room on a separate camera or anything. I'm getting like, just go to the next one. I'm starting to get loopy tired.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What are we on? 4.
Oh, we have. All right. We got the same one.
Yeah, same everything.
Same Z's. Oh, I freaking love it. Yeah, he's got Sejong. Same fucking attitude.
Yep. Top Cliff, bro. I waffled back and forth between I love you.
Did you?
Baby, I love you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I waffled back and forth. But ultimately, I settled on Top Cliff.
Good shit. Good shit.
You're number 3. Your 1 is confusing.
I have to. You'll get an explanation.
I better get the best explanation I've ever fucking heard.
You'll hear it.
And because if it has something to do with feminism, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna be really upset because that's not valid. Because that has nothing to do with eras.
No. There's a that one. Honestly, took me a good 10, 15 minutes to iron out.
I don't understand
just say
that
number
one.
3 first.
I don't understand.
Say number 3 first.
But number 3, if you're number 2, who should be number 1, but your number 1, was she ever anything that high?
Just wait. Just wait till
I don't want to wait.
Go in the order, motherfucker.
Okay.
Surprise, motherfucker. These fries, motherfucker.
Choreography from Apink and Mr. Chu at number 3.
Damn, Skippy.
I thought she would be 2.
Yeah, you thought wrong.
Or in this flip, I thought she'd be 1. I would accept her as 1 or 2.
Nope.
Because I would get that. But can you explain that? I mean, I get why she's at 3 with who's in front of her, but who's in front of her should be 1 or 2.
See, but we got to get there in order for me to explain that one.
Okay, so do mine and we'll get there.
Okay. So, for your number 3, I get this one. I actually thought she would have been higher. No. Okay, I guess that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
That would be hard.
Yeah. It was rough.
Especially with what you've said in the past. That should be different. Lied to yourself here. So you're number 3.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll get to your number 1 to see who lied to themselves.
Ailey, Don't Touch Me, and Insane. Those come out at the same time?
No, I couldn't make up my mind, and I just realized
You
now
have to
that
choose.
I just realized now I didn't change it.
You need to choose.
Insane.
Choose. Okay.
Insane.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I figured it would be Insane.
I forgot I didn't update. We were out of time, and I didn't fix it on my list.
See, so with the next one, because you've even said them head to head, Ailey would win.
I changed my mind. I thought about it more. I would say, so vocally, prime vocal Ailey. Prime vocal Ailey against
Georgia.
prime Young would beat Young vocally. She would beat anybody vocally. Prime Ailey.
But that's what we're going off of, prime.
Right. But I like Young more. So I'm just going to keep. Young is better than Ailey. Better X Factor, better personality.
So it came down to
better. It came down to I like her better.
the feels.
It came down. I like her better.
I get that.
I like her personality better. That was the kicker for me. Was her personality. I have spent so much time with the Cosmic Girls, and I spent a lot of time with Ailey in the beginning of K-pop. But Ailey's personality, she always feels like she's holding back, and like she's afraid to do anything wrong. And like she's
probably is.
I know she went through a lot of shit.
Well, that and she's technically an American too, so like I'm sure she's under more scrutiny.
Jung's personality is
it's tops,
A+, bro. So, and she doesn't give a fuck. Like you say whatever you want. People always gonna say like, oh, you know, it's fake. It's put on. Listen, if you watch them as much as we have, I know when somebody's being fake, and I can tell you that she doesn't give enough of a fuck to be fake because she doesn't act like, oh my god, she doesn't act and do all the cute. She don't do none of that shit. She's straight up CEO. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I want to say.
And she just comes in and dominates.
And she dominates. She does what she wants.
Herself over the producers.
And Shane never lost a contest show. She is the lucky charm, bro. She wins every show she competes in.
I get that.
You can't disprove me. That's a fact, bro.
I get that.
All right, so we're gonna move on to you.
Especially since we already just said your number 3 and 2.
Did we?
You just told him your number 2.
Oh, that's fine. Number 2 for you, and this just makes no sense, bro. And
so we can just do the 2 and 1 right
your
now.
era makes sense. But yeah, you're 2 and 1. 2, and I feel like part of me feels like you think that everybody was gonna just assume that it was the one, so you wanted to like throw a curveball.
No.
But how is Yuri from Girls' Generation, who's never been higher than top 3, and she was only on the list for 1 or 2 cycles, above Hyo-sung from Secret in Poison, the thing that got you into K-pop, and stayed alt bias for 8 consecutive years, not cycles, years. That's probably like 15, 20 cycles at alt bias.
Yeah.
At alt bias. And the only reason she dropped off is because she don't do shit anymore but post feminist crap on Instagram. How? I need an explanation how Yuri Cho Wrong, I would have accepted Cho Wrong. But Yuri makes no sense. And don't say she's the soup bringer, because that's not enough.
First of all, she is the original soup
She
bringer.
is the OG soup bringer, right?
She's
OGSB, I get
she's
it. But
also one of the people, and this is where she kind of fell in a little bit like how Hani did. She's one of the artists that I wish I had on my list longer and further up. And it does also have to do with a little bit more of like how I feel now looking back then than how I actually felt about things back then.
okay.
Because looking at Hyo-sung back then, like, if you really look at it, like, Hyo-sung's talents are kind of limited compared to Yuri.
What are Yuri's talents?
She's a good singer.
She's a mid singer.
She's a good singer.
Dude, she's in a group with Taeyeon and Tiffany who carry the load.
Who outshine her for sure. I mean, you comparing those.
She's got her own solo crap, and she did a duo thing with Sohyun, and it was like some Vidal Sassoon looking commercial, and it was horrible. She ain't got no vocals, bro.
I like her. Plus, I like her personality. And she's got that
Better than Prime Hyo-sung.
something. You gotta hear me. Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
No.
She's
You're
got
in my
that
dungeon.
something to me now that I didn't realize then that I actually like. Like, Hyo-sung, Poison era, there was a lot more lust there than anything.
We're all shocked, Paul.
I know. Right?
Everyone is shocked by that statement. There are literally the earth collectively gasped when you said that.
Bro, this is okay. So this is also where like that nerdy shit comes into play. Like, for me, it's like, you know what? I could go on a picnic with Yuri. She'd go and bring some soup. You know what I mean? Like, there was just more stuff looking back at it now that I preferred over Hyo-sung. And that's what made her trust me, I had Hyo-sung right there at number 1.
But
when I was looking at them both, Chorong still fell short of both of them.
But she meets all those same exact things you're talking about with Yuri. But she was actually all bias.
Yeah, she was number 1.
But yeah. And she was like number 2 for fucking ever.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's just how I feel now about it looking back. That it's really, I can't explain it better than that. It's just,
I'm not saying your feelings aren't valid.
Yes, you are.
I'm not saying
You're
they're not
validating
valid.
my feelings in this.
I'm just saying that they're stupid and wrong.
Good. I'm glad we come to an understanding.
Okay. Indeed.
But yeah, that's honestly what eked it out. Because
you know what?
She was there.
I'm giving him a lot of shit right now. But y'all try making this list.
It's hard, bro.
Especially if you've made bias lists in the past. Mm-hmm. Go back and make a bias list.
Things change.
These are the rules. The only rules. It can be any bias.
Yep.
And even if it's changed, even if you go back and you never had them on a bias list before and you want to add them, fine. Because things are different. But it has to be from a specific era. Prime, whoever it was that was like prime that bias for you versus prime other biases.
Yep.
It's hard as fuck.
It really is.
Because you got, I mean, especially if you've been around for a while, and you got like 12, 13 years of like just disbanded K-pop groups out the ass, and you got to go through that whole Rolodex. It's like, it's a pain in the ass, bro.
Honestly, that's one of the like fun parts about bias lists. You can kind of go back and look at them, and this is why I enjoy doing these so much with you, is because where we started off as K-pop fans are not what kind of K-pop fans we are now.
Oh, we're way different now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think as you look at how our lists progress, you can see how that change happens a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially if you know anything about K-pop and the artists and the music and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's just kind of funny to see like how your tastes change a little bit and like how you actually kind of grow more as a K-pop fan in certain genres and certain like, artists and stuff like that. So it's what makes it fun.
Yeah. And a lot of people, when they make lists of any kind, it's not like it's an invalid. It's perfectly valid reason to do a list, but they literally will base the entire list. Oh, this one's prettier than this one, or like the girls, this one's more handsome than this one. Like, it's not invalid, but it's like a shallow, pointless list. Like, they're all attractive. That's why they're famous and on TV, because nobody wants to look at ugly people. Yep. But like, what are all the other factors around that really matter? Because like, how many like girls in high school were like a 10? I can think of one whose name I won't say. But then as soon as she opened her mouth, you're like, nope, done. You are definitely a 1. Somebody just melted that 0 off your face. Yeah. Try it yourselves though at home. I'm really curious what it would be, because these are really difficult. Like these are way more difficult than a regular bias list.
And the part that's going to be harder, I think, that people won't realize is choosing the era.
The era makes it very difficult.
That was because that can move them.
Yeah.
On the list big time, because there's certain eras for certain artists it would totally change where they're at in the hierarchy of things too. It's nuts.
You gotta read my number 1. If anybody knows this channel, they're not surprised.
So number 1 is gonna be Eunji, Apink.
Eunji beats everybody, bro.
her smile is radiant as
It is resplendent like the noonday sun, bro. Yeah.
I get that one. I can't even argue that one with you. And I know why she's number 1 for you.
I want to do something real quick while we have time, because we've been going for a little bit, but
How long have we been going?
a long time. But it doesn't matter. We're here. We're in this dungeon. I want you rapid fire.
We're in this dungeon.
Rapid fire off the top of your head. I'm gonna do the same thing. Say 10 seconds, and then we'll jump right into it. How would you think my list should be made?
You mean like rearranging people?
Rearrange it just off the cuff, right? You don't have to rearrange them all, but like the ones that really need to be rearranged. Like where do you think it should fall? Not like where do you think I would put it, but where do you think makes more sense?
For you, I honestly was expecting Taeyun to be higher than Kangmina.
Okay. And
also, I just realized
I'm asking you to do this because sometimes, even though we're bullshitting right now, we're like giving each other shit this whole video. You when you have somebody read the list, you actually do sit there like, maybe I should, because like you make the list and you're like, even before we even started recording, we were making the list and we were just like, I feel like I could just remake this list right now and it would be totally different.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
I feel like I'm missing someone still.
Also, I realized I missed one for you. You had Seungyeon at number 14.
Oh yeah, Kara.
For Kara, and
Yeah.
looking at it, I would expect her to be higher than Kangmina too.
She's not higher than Kangmina?
No, Kangmina is number 13, and
Seungyeon was
Seungyeon
14?
is 14. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's another one where I was like, I'm looking at it.
See, I went with history there because Seungyeon, Kara was disbanded or done before she was on like one list and then they kind of split up. So I had to take her off the list.
See, but that's why I would have thought like you just didn't get that chance to have her where you wanted her in the list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
Because
I mean,
like
listen,
that's where I took liberties and opportunity with like say Hani, bro. Like I wish I had her on my list longer and higher and like that's why I did that.
who is my second favorite group of all time? IOI.
Yeah.
Right? Well, actually third because Apink's second.
I was gonna say
IOI is third. It's like third favorite group of all time. And Kangmina was in IOI. And like I love IOI, bro. Like I'm there for that.
Yeah, but you love Kara too.
Nostalgia, bro. I love IOI way more than I love Kara.
But when Step It Up come on,
like gun to my head, bro.
That's what you choosing?
I'm choosing IOI. Any day, all day, every day, bro. The only thing beating IOI is Apink and Cosmic Girls. So like that's what it came down. That's what it came down to. Yeah, that bug just won't die.
They build them strong.
Resilient little bastards, bro. What other changes would you make?
Let's see. Light song. See, Bomi, I would have thought I get her charm though, so I guess she can stay there. Minnie, I would have put lower than Solar for you. That makes sense right there. I know there was a few more that I'm probably like skimming over. I don't know why, but I feel like even like, she should have been higher than Minnie.
She jumped around a bit. That whole section was hard right there. So like I literally moved him around like 50 times. And if I redid it right now, I'd probably move them again. If I'm being real, they'd probably be slightly changed. But you know, the timer went off, so you know, my dad already paid the caterer. I don't know what to tell you.
The caterer's been paid.
Yeah.
Where'd the fucking bug go?
Yours, I think the obvious ones, Wien and Solar, would be dropped to 20 and 19 respectively. Soon, Chubby Vixen, I'd move her up to 18 only because she has really no history and she's only been on one list. But she makes sense down there above those two because they've never been on a list at all. Then that would move everybody up. Naeun would move up above her. Joohyun would be in front of her. I'm sorry, Yunjung would move up high. She'd be like 12. And I'd move Sola. I would move Sola up to 4 and drop Sejong back to 6 and keep Hani at 5. I would move Unso to 3, Chorong to 2, and Hyosung to 1. And Yuri would not be on this list. That's how surprised I was when you handed me your phone. I didn't look at anything, but I saw Yuri on the top, and I was like, I literally before we started, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
See, I was actually happy that I got to put her there. It felt right.
I guess you do, but I mean, we're all just bullshitting. Like, I get it. These lists are hard, and they don't really actually matter. This is just us having fun because we're on vacation. But I
mean, I'm in a dungeon.
This is my vacation is torture. I'm gonna be cattle prodding his balls later once it gets back from the shop.
Looking forward to it.
Nice. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're tired.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to bed now. Keep on popping, K-poppers. Remember, it's not a trend.
It's a lifestyle, y'all.
Deuces.
Tell me pretty lies.